Hey guys, it's me, Pranav again. So today I'm going to be talking about Rubik's Cubes. Not just like the Rubik's Cubes I got, which I got for my birthday. I'm going to talk about other Rubik's Cubes in the world and the ones I got. So first up, I'm going to tell you the ones I got. So I got this for my birthday and I opened them up and it's been like about a month. So I've learned how to solve all the cubes, so I'm going to show you guys now. First up is the 2x2. And also all of these cubes are speed cubes. It's a speed cube set. So 2x2. It's like it moves regularly. It goes to solve all the colors on the same side. So this is already solved. Next is the Ivy cube. It moves very differently. It goes like it's like a flower shape and it moves like this way, not like a regular cube. And all the colors have to be oriented. That's how you're gonna solve it. Okay. Next is a 3x3. This is like the most common. And I have like a very fast version. I have three 3x3 Rubik's Cubes. It's the fastest one I have. It's a GAN 356. And the other one is a Defantix Cube 3x3 and a YQ Warrior. So I have this cube. It moves normally. And it goes to try to get all the colors on the same side. And this is a 4x4. This is a little bigger. And basically same thing as 3x3 and 2x2, but it's like more like pieces. It goes to try to get all the pieces matched up with the same color. Next up, this is a Windmill Cube. This is a shape-shifting cube. Show you, it moves weirdly. It seems like a regular 3x3, but if you move it, it's very weird. So like in a few moves, it already looks so messed up. So this is a pretty hard one. Next is a mirror cube. Your goal is to try to solve it with the same shape, not the color, because they're all the same colors. So this is also a shapeshifter. It looks pretty messed up in a few moves. So that's a pretty hard one also. Next up is a Pyraminx cube. This is the same. This is the shape of a pyramid, and there's only 4 colors. It's a triangular pyramid, and you can move like the corners, you can move these parts, so it's also a pretty interesting cube to solve. The final cube I have is a Megaminx. This has 12 colors, 12 sides. This is one of the hardest ones. The steps are kind of like a 3x3, but it gets very complicated because you have to try to solve all the colors and like so many sides that you might mess up the other ones if you're solving one side. So this is also very hard. So now I'm going to orient them and by telling you which one's the easiest or hardest to learn. So the easiest to learn is the Ivy cube. Very simple motions. There's not that many moves that you can do. There's only a few moves that you need to solve the cube. So that's the easiest one to learn. Next is a 2x2. Just a few algorithms you gotta learn. Next is a 3x3. Some of the algorithms in 2x2 also work for 3x3. So 3x3 is also important to learn because it helps for a bunch of other cubes. The next is a Pyraminx cube. Actually, Pyraminx cube would come before 3x3. Some people say, but I said 3x3 is easier because it's more algorithm based. This one's like harder to move around, so I'd say this one's easier, but it doesn't matter. So this one is also pretty easy. Just a few algorithms. Next up is, you'd think it would be a 4x4, but it's not actually. It's one of these 2 shapeshifter cubes. They're both equal, but I'd say a mirror cube because this one is very hard to move. You would know when it's scrambled. It's very hard. But this one, because you solve it exactly as a 3x3, but you just gotta match up the shapes, and it's a little harder than 3x3 because it's not as visible to know what you're doing. And after that is a Windmill Cube. You also solve it the same way as a regular 3x3, but it's like very weird shape, so it's harder to realize than a mirror cube because it's like 3-dimensional. This is like weird triangular shapes and stuff. Next is a 4x4. You might think it's pretty easy, but it has like more algorithms, and it's a bigger cube. But it's kind of, at the end, you're kind of solving it like a 3x3, but getting to that stage is very hard, so you gotta memorize a lot of algorithms. And at last, the final hardest cube that I have is a Megaminx. because it has so many colors and sides. You just have to like figure out what to do and like not mess up everything. And also this last layer, you gotta like do so many algorithms to get it because you might mess with the other parts. So that's all the cubes I have, and I ordered them from hardest to easiest to hardest. So now I'm gonna tell you about like any other cubes in the world, like in the internet. So the world's largest Rubik's Cube is a 17 by 17. So it's basically a giant. And there's other cubes like 5 by 5, 6 by 6, and 7 by 7. There's also a Skewed Cube. It's kind of like the Ivy Cube, but it's like, it looks like a 3 by 3, but you can move the corners basically. I don't know how to explain that, but it's very hard. So, you know, it's pretty easy, but like it's very hard to like move it also. And there's also a Pyraminx. It's basically a Megaminx, but like there's more colors on the sides of this, and it's the world's hardest Rubik's Cube in the world to solve. So there's more other cubes, but there are like some others that people customized. So basically that's the video. I just want to explain to you guys about these cubes, and in other videos I'm gonna tell you how you can solve each cube in different videos. So looking forward to that. Have a good day. See you guys next time.